we go.
Money, money, making crap for money, money, and money, money, making crap for money, money, yeah.
Yo, what's up? Y'all here with the Tea and Boss Talk Tea Time. We're talking about the lady of the nights. It's sad that we have to discuss a young lady by the name of Nova. She's a young teen, and we are definitely discussing more so about her mom, Tania. Well, we've all been hearing about Nova and everything that she's been going through, that she's also put herself through, because, you know, at a certain age, we're able to kind of grips of what we're doing. But for the most part, you have to blame her mom, because her mom just allowed her to do a lot of things, and she's nonchalant in a lot of these videos, podcast streams, just nonchalant about certain things. Because me as a parent, as a mother, even as a sister or cousin, I would not think that none of the things that Nova is doing is cool. Like, you know, she plays on the camera like, oh, I don't like what, but you're actually like exploiting your daughter for content, videos, money. Like, you know what I mean? That, like, you're not even trying to fix something that is really need to be fixed, because both of you guys are broken. So we're going to get to some of these videos, and I'm going to stop and talk about a few things, but you guys check it out and look what's going on between this mom and this daughter. So as you can see, this young lady named Tania, she is very beautiful and very talented. Like, honestly, she should be more than what she portrays herself on the internet to be. This lady can sing. She's very creative. I've seen a few of her little things that she sold on Amazon, her little book planner, and a few other things. Like, she's very creative. But I really honestly feel that she wastes her talent and shall I say, the influence that she carries for her kids, especially the females and the males, her son. Like, knowing that you disrespect yourself publicly, and you have different men back and forth, have all different baby dads, and the way the kids see how you're being treated, your son is going to treat the females the same way. Just as well as your daughter seeing the things that you are doing, your daughter is going to end up like actually being you, and she's actually carrying the legacy of her mom, like going through different stages of life where she's being pimped out, and it's just sad. Like, this girl have a father, and the father is not speaking up. Got the details on the father, but we have this fucking creep named Snoopy Badass that is claiming this little girl, but yet you're not like being a father figure and, you know, like jumping on defending her. You're like defending your fake ass gangbanging shit any which way it goes. This girl and her mom really need a lot of mother and daughter counseling, and it's crazy. Look, she's flaunting a lot of cash. She's showing people that she's trapping, and that's what she getting from her mom. Now, Tania was in New York, supposedly, from like a few interviews I've seen, a few of her content. She was in New York, and she said she chased her daughter out there, and then she came back, or whatever the case may be. You have 6 kids. The fact is that she has 6 different kids' father, and not one of them are there. Okay, this is really crazy. And then the fact is, you have a man named Snoopy Badass that claims this little girl, but from what I hear in the streets, and I think certain videos, they said that he was trying to pimp on her. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Tania, the mother, has a kid by Snoopy Badass. What a fucking creep. Anyways, now we also seen that, like, she has a new baby. Knowing that before you had this baby, you had a lot of situations, like, you've been in and out of places and all this and all that, but you honestly is actually making money off of content. So I wouldn't feel sorry for like the little content shit that you do, like, you know what I mean? Because like really you're exploiting your life and making it seem like it's fucked up, and it's really not. Like, you chose your life. You're choosing to be a prostitute. You're choosing to allow your kids to see these things. You're choosing not to correct things and go about things a little different as a mother, as a woman. Okay? Because I would not have interviewed my daughter going up there half naked, first off. And I wouldn't have interviewed with nobody that's not going to help me in my situation with my daughter. Like, help me put her in a boot camp. Help me get some counseling between me and my daughter. These were people that just want content and want to know business and get paid for it. Cool. I'm doing the same thing. The fact is her as a mother is okay with exploiting her daughter in her business and also doing content talking about how she's a liar, this and that. All you doing is making a fucking child hate you. And you're okay with her telling all these stories, and these grown-ass men is sitting up here having a fucking interview with this kid that's fucking naked, okay? Fucking, if y'all got daughters, I don't know, y'all probably be already looking at little young females. You probably won't do something to them, but you look. That's a sign too. So, like, at the end of the day, it was a few people at No Jumper I would have thought was to say something, or like, man, she a kid with you, woo woo, but didn't. And I'm just surprised because they have kids. So I'm just, hey. Some niggas act different, but I guess when they get a little clap. And the sad thing is these men have kids. I wonder how would they feel if their baby moms was to exploit their daughters like that. It's not your kid, but like as a father, you don't think that was something wrong? I don't know. So I'm just saying that some of y'all should have spoke up and said, hey, certain questions, man, that's kind of too much. Like, you know, and even though her mom wasn't there, her mom, to me, sorry, is a piece of shit as a mother, as a woman. You know, we all, like, I'm not going to make you seem like I'm a perfect mom because I do OnlyFans, but I'm, like, kind of, like, very private with certain my things. I don't exploit myself. I do not make a jackass out of myself so my kids can feel away. Like, you know what I mean? It's already bad enough that I'm already on the internet. Like, let's not embarrass myself more than what I'm already out here putting out. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to talk about her and like look down upon her, but you are okay. Like, you guys are making OnlyFans. You're letting her dress half naked. It's like you're saying, okay, well, it is what it is. No, you're going to get dressed. You're going to get dressed and we're going on this interview. If I was to have ever did an interview, which I wouldn't. I would not my fucking kid. Me and my kid is going to have to figure out and draw a solution, and I'm going to have to help my kid. I'm going to have to show that little girl needs love, first off. This mom is not showing her love. She's exploiting her. That girl needs nurturing, care, love. Show her how to be a woman. Show her that it's more important things to sell fucking body, bro. Like, real shit. Show her that if she can do hair, if she can sew, if she can crochet, she can do anything, that there's other ways of making money. But no, you rather make her do these interviews because you said it on one of the fucking, what's the name? Oh, well, why not listen? I'm going to take her to make the interview. She make money off anyways. So you rather go make money, teach her how to make a real hard, independent fucking financial gain. Okay? Like, there has to be somewhere in the middle. You and your daughter needs mother and daughter counseling. Okay? That's for one.
Stop, yeah, get it. Shake that shit, don't stop, work with it.
Nasty dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do.
And this is crazy for her to post this at 15 years old. What would you do for some tacos? Like, I just really feel sorry for this little girl, and the fact that like her mom is very nonchalant about a lot of things that's going on with her. She think getting interviews for money is the thing to go about things. Like, no, I think that her and her daughter need to take time off of social media and really like have mother and daughter time, figure out a lot of things that they need to heal from, take some classes, parenting classes, mother and daughter counseling. Like, there's a lot that here that is very disruptive and just like crazy. Because for a 15-year-old, like, I would definitely not be my daughter's friend. I definitely would not be okay with my daughter doing interviews, broadcasting the sneaky stuff that children shouldn't do. So at this point, like, her mom and her father has failed her. I don't blame this little girl because she's not being loved properly. I blame her mom. And I feel like her mom also got trauma issues, but shout out to them too. I wish the best for them, and I hope like one day that they can see and her mom can see where she's going wrong with her daughter. Because I ran into one of Tania's baby dads, and it was a secret that was the baby mom, okay? And once I found out that was his, I said, okay, yeah, deuces, you come with problems, you fuck anything, you don't like to get to know nobody, yeah, I'm sorry. So I dodged a bullet. Well, it wasn't a bullet to dodge because we was just talking and, you know, communicating and shit like that, and I would get some weed, you know what I mean, from him, buy some weed. But other than that, it was like really nothing. I'm not going to say any names because I feel embarrassed by even saying that he almost had a chance of like really getting to hang out with me and possibly being able to fuck. We're not going to even say that. We're going to keep that in the back, you know? But anyways, and I do not want to tell you which kid it was because then y'all know exactly on the money who it was. But anyways, this is crazy, okay? And the fact is, and then it really pissed me off. You want me to tell you why it really pissed me off? Because I was telling him I was doing this story, and he didn't say nothing. And I was like, yeah, and and I'm giving him all my opinions and all. Whole time, you this bitch's baby daddy. And then I said, why you didn't think? I said, you told me you only had one kid, and they 12. And you didn't tell me that you had other kids that he was like, I didn't feel like it. The fuck? You don't claim your kids? You was a dirty piece of shit ass nigga. And so, this is the moral of the story. These niggas and bitches ain't shit because that nigga don't even want to claim that kid. And he said that it's not nobody's business how many kids he got. He is a piece of shit father. That means he probably don't even take care of the first one he has. Then after I was like, nigga, I do not fuck with niggas that don't claim their kids, don't take care of their kids. I mean, I can't even be friends with you, my nigga. He was like, to be honest, I got 5 kids. Oh, yeah, click. We was done.